beautifully sunny here in the UK at the moment. Look at that lovely blue sky. Isn't it ironic that we're here in the UK anyway, the sun's coming out, or came out as soon as we went into lockdown, especially after a very long, harsh, wet winter. But this weekend, the weather was nice, and one of the things I did was I pressure washed the underside of my Land Rover. I've got an old Land Rover which I'm doing up. I love doing up an old Land Rover. And this one I don't think I've ever pressure washed on the underside since I've had it. Been caked in mud, it's been very wet, muddy winter. And one of the things I realised after doing it is the fuel tank's pretty rusty. And if I don't do anything about it, it's going to rust straight through. It's going to need a new fuel tank. But actually, if I get it off now and I can clean it up, protect it, paint it, and it'll last a good a number of years. And it got me thinking actually how when you strip away stuff, you start to see what's underneath it. And I think sometimes I look at this pandemic and I think it's an opportunity to do that. We're having things stripped away from us, obviously how much we can move about and see people. And for some people, I know some people had fertility treatment cancelled or put on hold. For other people, maybe it's even income is threatening to be stripped away or is being stripped away. And hopefully wherever you are, governments are supporting you in those situations. But it can be really scary to have these things stripped away. Our usual things we think we need in some way. And we're striving along in life doing our thing unconsciously. And something like this comes along, it's called a pattern interrupt. It interrupts our unconscious flow, our habitual flow. And actually it can be a good thing. I know it can be really scary, but you've got this. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay. When you get through this and you look back at this in a few years, it'll be a blip. You're far more resilient than you ever think. And you've got what you need in this moment. Right now, you've probably got enough food in the fridge. You're going to be okay, to taking one day at a time. But a pattern interrupt can be really helpful, because sometimes you get into the unconscious patterns and they're fueled by kind of what are called toxic goals. I'll be okay when, I'll be okay if. And sometimes taking a step back, having things stripped away, an opportunity to look inside and really reflect on what's important to us, but also really be more in tune with our true sense of self that has amazing resources sometimes we don't realise we've got. And sometimes we're looking externally for things we think we need to feel okay, to feel secure, and we strip those things away. We're always quite amazed, actually, how we didn't really need those things. We are okay. When I walked away from my job, a very secure job in a large corporate and a very good career, I was amazed how much my sense of security and identity was tied up in it. When I walked away, I never forget walking out head office with handing my pass in. I've been there 17 years, all my working life. Handing that pass in, it felt like leaving a family, leaving a sense of security, but almost my sense of identity as well. But I'm fine. I don't regret doing that. It was scary for a while, but I really discovered who I was, and I created a new career that's so much more me, and I feel like I'm getting paid for being me rather than a big cog in a wheel that's quite anonymous and restrictive in so many ways. So no, this time is really scary for a lot of people. You may have had stuff put on hold. You've had things you're striving for have stopped, and it can feel uncomfortable. But just be in that feeling of discomfort for a while. You're okay whether you're feeling comfortable or not. You're still okay. You're going to be okay. One of the things I ask my clients to do sometimes is to say this phrase out loud, but listen to the internal response. And the phrase is, I accept myself as I am today. I accept myself as I am today. But listen to your internal response. Notice what thoughts or feelings come up. Is there complete acceptance you are okay? Is there a sense of peace that you realise you are okay? But is there not? Is there a part of you that thinks, no, not really? A bit of fear or panic or just not believing it. And that's the part of you maybe can benefit from being things stripped away and what I call kind of Project You, just having some time to go inward. And allow this space and opportunity and this pattern interrupt to spend some time being. And if you want help doing that, contact me. I'm happy to give you a session just to help start that process if you want. You're going to be okay whatever happens. You may have had treatment put on hold or deferred. You worry about time ticking by, what it means. That's all future thinking. And it's actually an opportunity when you stop, take a breath, go inward. I say when you do Project you can actually rewind your body clock. When your mind falls more into a healthy psychological state, when you're tuning to that sense of innate security and peace that's within you, you can begin to continue the process with far less pressure or fear. And your body's far more in flow. When your mind's in flow, your body's in flow. And you can actually rewind your clock. So this could be an opportunity. Keep breathing. You're going to be okay. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay. Let go of expectations of what this is, what it means. Just be in each moment. You might find some gifts in each moment. Like I'm really enjoying the gift of this moment, of this blue sky, hearing the birds. So reach out if you can help in any way. I'm here to support you. Take care.